Hi, this is Austin, the mobile home park guy. And I came across this article I thought was very interesting. It's in our backyard. This park is 5 minutes from where I'm sitting. It's the Twin City Mobile Home Park located on Gandy Boulevard in St. Pete, Florida, located behind the dog track. And unfortunately, this park was wrecked 2 years ago from our storms, Milton and Helene. The whole park flooded. Wind ripped roofs off of almost all the homes. This park had 82 home sites, and this is an example of non-conforming use and what can happen to your park after a major catastrophic event. So this park is no longer functioning, and the city has forced all of the residents to leave. And this isn't happening because this is an illegal park. This has happened because it is non-conforming to today's current zoning and density requirements. And this is where non-conforming use rights come into play. A lot of these parks were built decades ago when zoning and density were very different than they are today. And this is what I'm seeing throughout Florida with a lot of parks, not necessarily hurricane damage, but for some reason, the county is making it hard to improve these parks, bring them up to current standards, put new homes in the parks. So they'd rather see these parcels developed into a higher density, an affordable housing component. Something that we're seeing throughout Florida in this real estate boom is mixed use development. And what happened here is it's in a flood zone. The park was damaged, and the city says you can't bring mobile homes back in because it's in a flood zone. So this property was zoned for 82 sites. They can't put one mobile home back. So they're having to rezone it. So they think, well, maybe we can get a higher density to build some brand new apartment complex. So we're going to request a 133 unit building for this site. It's going to be elevated. We're going to fix everything that we can to make the stormwater retention great so this doesn't happen again. And then the city comes back and says you're allowed 64 doors. So they're going from 82 units to 64. So that is a reduction in the affordable housing that they're able to offer from this site. Now, the new apartments will be much nicer than mobile homes, but there's around 20 families that won't be able to have an affordable housing component. And so that's what I'm seeing here, here at Twin Cities. It's pretty sad. These individuals have bought these homes, spent their life savings to invest in affordable housing for themselves, and now they're being forced out by the city. And also not good for the property owner. They went from having 82 cash flowing units to a property where they have no cash flow. And honestly, I don't know if 64 units is enough to turn a profit from what this used to be. I think this would be much more profitable from a cash flow standpoint as the mobile home park, as opposed to a brand new development with debt. You know, this was an interesting article right here in our backyard. And this just shows you the effect of what a hurricane can do to a mobile home park. Also, flooding. The real problem here is flood. You're in a flood zone, and FEMA says if there's more than 50% damage, you got to bring everything up to the current standards, which elevating these old mobile homes is just not possible. So at this current stage, the park is full of squatters. The area is totally ran down, and they will be building a new apartment building here once they get all of their approvals. Very interesting. Well, thanks for listening. I hope everybody learned something from this article. Non-conforming use on a mobile home park is not something you have for forever. There are triggers that can eliminate that use and those rights. My advice, talk to an attorney when you're buying a mobile home park. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.